Every crime will happen in less than 1 to 3 seconds. And in this amount of time, your brain will freeze. So, training girls how to deal with a real life crime situation. Boom, boom. 1, 2. Come with me, come with me.
ये है women empowerment in the real sense. Hello everyone, my name is Hafsa Malik and I'm an educator for Unacademy. आज हमारे साथ हैं NEET UG Topper 2021, All India Rank 1. Karthika, please welcome.
So Hafsa ma'am, you got me all geared up today. आज हम क्या करने वाले हैं?
Very smart girl, you're asking all of the right questions. आज हम एक बहुत important session करेंगे जो self defense पे होगा. And surprise, I have an expert for you who is going to teach both of us some very interesting techniques of self defense. So today we have with us Franklin Joseph Sir, who is the CEO and founder of the All India Institute of Special Tactics and Combat Science. How interesting does that sound?
Hi everyone, my name is Franklin Joseph. I'm a specialist in combat science and special tactics. And the tactics we're going to talk about today is called Krav Maga. It's an Israeli military self-defense system created by the Israeli military for the military and obviously now taught to civilians. This system is designed for real-life crime situation. And in real-life crime situation, all the attack and it happens in 1 to 3 seconds. So it's a very short amount of time. And in this amount of time, your brain will freeze. So all the tactics and the tricks that you have learned, you will forget it because your brain will not work in that situation. So the muscle memory of the person is something that will kick in. So our training is focused on real life crime situation, trained in a more real life situational based training. So now the Krav Maga tactics are used in I Teach I Power. That is the concept of training girls how to deal with a real life crime situation. And the training has to be fast, the training has to be effective, and the training has to be scientific. Especially for girls because the size and strength should not be a big factor in a crime situation. Most of the girls will not have the size and strength of a big strong man. So the tactics has to be designed especially for the girls, both psychological as well as tactical training, in which they are able to get out of a crime situation within 3 seconds. So this video is going to be very effective and very real. So I want you guys to be focused, keep your mobile aside and get ready for combat. Hi everyone. Hello.
Welcome sir, such a pleasure to have you here. I know nothing about physical activity actually, I'm quite scared of it, but I'm so excited to learn from you.
But that is what the beauty part of our training is, that most of the girls are not physically or mentally prepared for dealing with a real life crime situation. I think you are going to go to Delhi and learn something there? Yeah. So when you're going to Delhi or going to any other city, you most probably you'll be alone and you have to travel a lot. So there will be a lot of psychological as well as tactical situation that we'll be recreating here, so that you will be trained to deal with these crime situation much more smarter, most likely like a military guy. Are you ready for that?
Yes, sir.
How amazing is that? Not only is this going to be very entertaining, but it's going to be very informative, not just for me and Karthika, but also for all of you. Just as sir has told us how important this can be for girls, I think this is an essential life skill. What do you think, Karthika?
I'm super excited because I do believe it's very important to be prepared for any situation.
So we're going to start with a program called I Teach I Power. So which, as you said, it is focused on girls, especially for girls who are going for education in other cities, and it is focused on psychological as well as tactical training. So I'm going to introduce Crystal Joseph, and Crystal, can you please bring the gloves? So Crystal Joseph is the instructor of I Teach I Power. Okay, and Karthika, can you please wear the gloves so that we can be safe? So obviously we want to get away from a crime situation, and in any of the crime situation, combatives are a very important part of your training. Now, as I said, there's nothing to do with your physicality. So the girl can be thin, small, tall, big, fat, and she can still come out of a crime situation using her own body. So we use simple science like mass into acceleration is equal to force as well as kinetic chain of energy. And using this simple science that we learn in school, the girl can generate a lot of force. So I'm going to demonstrate that with Crystal, and then I want you to just replicate that, okay? So we're going to hold the bag. So Crystal, you can come here and put your guard up, and you're just going to go slow and punch, Okay, so that's how it is. It's very effective. I can go a little more speed and hard. Okay, so this rotational force, centrifugal force and mass into acceleration is what creates the force. Okay, so I want you to step in now. Okay, and Crystal, can you help her, guide her?
You're standing straight. Put your guard up, below your cheekbone. Perfect. Come towards the back. Left leg back. Heel up. Punch straight at a 45-degree angle. Yes. Rotate your leg. Your right leg will be rotating.
Rotate your body when you're doing it.
Yeah.
Nice. Give me one more one. Come on, give me. Yes, I'm scared now. Very good. Okay, now let's go with left and right.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
So when I do the left leg, this one will turn.
When you're doing with this one turns. When you're doing with this one turns.
That's very simple. Let's do it.
45-degree angle.
1 and 2. Nice. Again.
Very good.
1, 2. Come on. 1, 2. Now scare me. Come on. Go. Boom. And boom. That's very nice. So this is a fist punch. Okay. We can sometime when it's a crime situation, you will not get time to even hold your punch. So then we're going to go with heel of the hand punch. Crystal, take over.
Heel of the hand punch is, there are 3 types of stances. There is semi-passive stance, passive stance and fighter stance. We do the heel of the hand punch from the semi-passive stance. Your legs are at your shoulder width. Stand with me. Shoulder width. Put your palm out, facing forward. The reason why we're doing this is because in the semi-passive stance, you're not in the fight. You're not physically in the fight, but you're in a surrender position. You're decepting the opponent. You're showing the person that you are surrendering, but you're not. You're prepared. Same thing, below your cheekbones, facing forward. Your palms, your fingers are slightly open and you're hitting with the heel of the hand.
So we're going to show with a real life scenario. So I'll try to come close to her and you can hit me. Okay? So I'm like, okay, come with me. Boom. You're going with the chin, right? So we're going to replicate that in the back. Now do it 2, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. As simple as that. Okay, make sure you're not hitting with the fingers. You're hitting with the heel of the hand. Okay, the power is coming from the bones. Okay, so the density of the mass of the bone is 4,000 newtons. So that's the power you're going to generate. Okay, so when you're hitting with the mass of acceleration of the body. The density of the bone acts in as the fulcrum and the leverage. So it's a lot of force going on the cheek of the person, chin of the person. And obviously the force will transfer up to the brain. And he will get concussion and he will lose his consciousness, or he'll get a whiplash at the back of his neck. So we're going to do that. Okay, let's do that again. Simple. Yeah, just extend your arm straight. That's it. 1, that's it, and 2. Very good. Again, 1, 2. Now let's scare me. Come on, go. 1. Very good. 2.
Very good.
Very good. One more. 1, 2. Okay. So this is a heel of the hand punch. Okay. Now let's go with hammer. Hammer is when you are being attacked from left and right. Remember, in a street crime situation, you cannot tell the criminal, "Bhaiya, please come in front." Okay. So if the criminal is on the left or right, then you get attacked in that situation. And we do not have the time to turn and face him. Because in a crime situation, every crime will happen in less than 1 to 3 seconds. Okay. So I'm going to demonstrate that in a real situation. Crystal, you can stand side. Okay. So imagine a lady is standing in a bus stand or something, and I'm trying to grab her something, or take her a kidnap or something. So she's going to immediately come to a stance and give me a hammer. Go a little harder. Crystal, hard. Okay. So that time you're going with hard. Okay. Let's do that on the back. See, as simple. Rotational force, centrifugal force. You're just extending and coming out. Now you try it. Keep your fist tight again. Okay. Now remember to rotate your body. Very simple.
When you're hitting with your right hand, your left leg turns.
Nice. Excellent. One more. One more. Come on, scare me now. Nice. Very good. So you can see within few seconds, you are able to generate so much of power. How do you feel about it?
great. It's an amazing feeling. I never really knew it was possible.
Yes, that is so amazing it is. And you don't need to be very physical about it. Like you don't need to be a bodybuilder or a big person or a person with a lot of weight and muscle. Any person, especially girls, can learn this very fast and very effective. So we're gonna go with a more realistic scenario now. Okay, so Crystal will demonstrate. Let's say I'm the bad guy. You're going with the punches. Okay, so from the attack, my friend wants to protect me. So he's trying to grab her. Okay, he releases the hold and she punches the bad guy. So you do it. Okay, it's okay, you can touch. Don't worry, nothing will happen to you. Okay, make your fist tight. Okay, yeah, like this, and you're hitting me with this guy. Okay, go. Very good. You can see that's very painful actually. Okay, so when you do this, obviously you're gonna aim for the chin. Okay, so let's say I'm trying to attack you. You go on the face, attack me. 1, 2. Very good. Now grab her. You're releasing and getting out. So that was very exciting and very effective. It pains. Okay. So now let's do with kicks. Now in kick situation, we are aiming for the groin, but for safety purpose, we'll be aiming for the back. Going with assault kick to the back. Okay, go. Go harder. Go harder. Okay. Now you're using the ball of the foot. Okay, using the ball of the foot to go for the. Do not hit me with the toes. Okay. So let's go slow. Give me a ball of the foot kick. It's just an assault. Just raise it up, extend it out. Very simple. Go. That's it. Very simple it is. Go again. Little more harder. Imagine you're trying to push me away. Okay. So that's an assault kick. You're aiming that on the groin of the person or the lower intestine area. So very effective. Very easy to do it. If, let's say for any reason you don't want to hit that area, then you're going to go for the shin. So shin is nothing but a bone, which is very painful area. So the same thing, let's say Crystal, you're going to go for the shin, hit the shin. So that is painful. The person most likely will release. Now you try it. That's it. What if you need to attack the toes of the person? So all you're doing is stomping the person. Very simple and very easy again. So let's say, Crystal, come here. I have grabbed the girl or come close to the girl. You can see the toes. Use the ball of the foot and hit me hard. That's it. Now you try it. It's very simple. Can I hold you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm trying to take you away or something. That's it. Easy. One more time. Okay. So these are your kicks. Very easy, very effective. Whatever you're wearing, whether it be silhouettes, whether it be shoes, whether it be boots, you can still do it. You don't need any special equipment. You don't need any special gear. You don't need any special uniform. And any dress code, any situation, you can still come out of the crime situation using these simple tactics. Now next we're going to go with tactical situation, where if the person has grabbed you or choking you, so in that situation, you're going to go with both combatives, that is your punches and kicks, as well as your Krav Maga tactics. So Krav Maga tactics, as I said, is based on reflex action based tactics. So Crystal, you take over. Single hand grab release.
In the single hand grab release, we are assuming the person is in front of you. He's in front of you. With his right hand, he is holding your right hand. What is the problem in this situation? Problem is he's in front of you, right? And he's holding you with his very strong hand. And is assuming this person is bigger and stronger than you. The first thing that you do in any situation is look for their weaknesses. So what are his weaknesses in this situation? There are 3 weaknesses that every human being has in his hands. First weakness is the wrist, carpal bones. Because it's a joint, it's very easy to break. Second is the thumb. It's separate from all the other fingers, makes it very weak. Hairline gap. This is very easy to break. Even if you put a hair in the middle and try to pull it, it will come out. So he's grabbing you. The first thing that you do is raise your wrist. Why are we raising our wrist? Because we have the same weaknesses that he has. So we are eliminating the weakness of the carpal bones, which is the wrist, grabbing our own hand with the next free hand. This creates a triangle, which is the strongest shape. And it adds to the mass. So it's not just one hand against one hand, it's 2 hands against one hand. Next, we step forward. Why are we stepping forward? Because we are trying to go into his comfort zone. He's comfortable right now. He wants to grab a hand, he has an intention. You're going in, surprising him, grabbing, and then simultaneously we rotate. This is a pivot point. Where he's grabbing you is a pivot point. Elbow goes into his wrist. You go in and you're out.
Okay, let's try that. You do it. Come. It's very easy. Very easy. Okay, so bad guy grabs your hand. Okay, try to pull it out. Try to pull it out. Pull yourself. No, just without Krav Maga, just try to pull it. Remember, you're scared, you're alone, so you don't want this person to be with you, right? So you're trying to pull it out. Is it coming out?
No.
Okay. So the science says focus on the weakness of the bad person's hand. Okay. So lift the wrist. Now grab your own hand, making a triangle. Then create mass center acceleration. Pivot point is here. The fulcrum turns. The leverage comes from this angle. Rotate your legs also. Okay. See, it comes out. I'm going to hold you a little tighter now. Okay. Go. 1, 2. Rotate. Very good. You can go a little more speed. Okay. 1, 2, 3. See, it comes out. Can I hold you tighter?
Yeah.
Okay, go. So no matter what, okay, irrespective of the size and strength of the girl, she can come out of any crime situation. Majority of the assaults where the girl has to be grabbed or kidnapped or assault situation or sexual assault situation, the girl has to be grabbed. And the grab has to be done by the hands. So if you're able to get out of this situation, the chances of you getting into a crime situation is very, very less. Okay. So let's go with another situation where the person is grabbing you with two hands. So let's go with Crystal again. Okay. Explain.
Same thing. He's grabbing you with his hands. The problem is, before it was one hand against one, now it's two hand against one. Don't worry, you can still get out.
So more strength, more power.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what is the psychological factor that kicks in? Imagine if you're the girl in that situation, you have gone for your studies and this guy comes and grabs you with two hands. What do you feel at that time?
I mean, for a second, maybe I won't be able to think much and I'll be confused and
Yes.
I'll be panicking.
Yes. Now, don't mind me saying this, you are a very, very smart person. But that time, your brain will not work. Why? It will freeze in fear. So the amygdala and thalamus creates two fight and flight mode. And in this mode, you will be going with the flight mode. So in the flight mode, what will kick in? Fear. After fear comes a little bit of anger or sometimes a little bit of panic. So in that panic, you are again trying to get out. So when you're trying to get out, you're creating a bottleneck because he's obviously holding the hand and the wrist is smaller than the palm. So when the lady wants to pull out because she's in panic situation, you can see obviously his grip will become more tighter. Okay. So instead of going with the flight mode, we're going with the fight mode. But with the fight mode, you're going with more of a strategy. And the strategy point is the simple science, combat science. And that is where Krav Maga is very excellent. Okay. So explain, Crystal.
First thing we're doing is, we're pushing our hand in, aiming for his groin. We're not contacting it, but if we do, it's great. But we're aiming in, which is a burst force. It's called a burst force and it's a surprise for him. And the first thing that he does will be that he will push back, right? So when you push in, simultaneously step forward, grab and go up, horizontally up.
Very simple, very effective. Let's try this. Okay. Remember, you're trying to scare me. Okay. So keep your body straight because remember, you're walking. So at that time, somebody grabbed you, try to scare him, then step forward. Okay. Let's go. Scare me, step forward. Push the elbow directly into me. Push it. Push this directly. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't try to lift it up.
No.
Okay. Push it directly into me. Yeah. Elbow in. Now use your two hands. Okay. God has given you two hands. So use them. Okay. So let's go. One. Grab. Push. Now that's it. That's how simple it is. Let's do it again. 1, 2. Push. Now go a little harder. Scare me. Go. 1, 2. Push. I'm going to hold you tighter now. Okay? Go. Easily getting out. Okay? How do you feel about this?
Great, it's amazing.
Okay. So we're going to go with little more real life scenarios where the person has grabbed you with two hands, both left and right. Okay? So I'm going to demonstrate with the Crystal. Go fast. 1, 2, 3. Same technique, same principles applies here also.
Yeah.
Can I do it with you? Same thing. All you need to do is hold your hand, push both the elbows towards me. Okay? Yes. Push the elbow towards me. That's it.
Very good.
Burst force. Come towards me. You are obviously not too close, but half the distance. Okay. Go. Yeah. Push the elbow towards me first. Yeah. Push the elbow towards me. Where's the elbow? Elbow's here. Push it towards me. That's it. You're not pushing your body. You're pushing the elbow. Okay. Go. That's it. Very simple. I'm gonna go harder. That's it. Very simple and getting out. Now, last scenario I'm gonna show. Turn around. Okay. Obviously now not in the front, at the back. Push the elbow. You're getting out. Okay. You can obviously turn and give me a combative voice. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's try that. Very simple. Can I hold you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 1. Push the elbow. Turn. Boom. That's it. Very simple. Very easy. Why you're turning? Because nobody wants to grab your hair. You don't want him to be grabbed your hair. Okay. So the Krav Maga tactics based on your reflex action, based on simple signs, and you're coming out of the crime situation in literally 1 to 3 seconds.
Wow, Karthika, that was amazing. Such a fun-filled and powerful session. You looked like you struggled in the beginning, but you really got a hang of it. Tell me, how does it feel to do all of this?
It was amazing, and I think every person should learn something from this.
I agree. There was so much physics in all of this. I never knew. I might actually go, pay more attention to physics from now on. So much science, so much sense in all of this, and so useful. Thank you so much, sir. And thank you so much, Crystal, for coming in and doing this for us. I'm sure all of our viewers will benefit from this. Whether it's a boy or a girl, self-defense is key. This is a life skill. Please remember, I hope all of you liked it and enjoyed it as much as I did and as much as Karthika did.
I enjoyed a lot. Hopefully you did as well.
So let's try to match up the kicks and the punches in this video with all the likes that you can give us if you like this video. Please make sure to share and subscribe if you did like it. Please keep tuning in. There will be much more for you here.